Hey, good morning guys. Welcome back to the vlog. Today, Seth and I, we've got another project to do on the 4Runner. One of the main problems with these older 4Runners is the rear springs sag a lot. Now, you can't really see it in this picture because the front end is lower than the back, just the way it's sitting in the driveway. But Seth is gonna measure right here. What are we at there, buddy?
35.5 inches.
What do we got in the middle here? And then we'll compare. We got springs, we got shocks. What are you at there?
14.5 inches.
14.5. All right, this side. Whoa. Huh.
36.5.
Yeah, about 36.5, huh?
Yeah.
That's weird. So the driver's side is a little bit lower than the passenger side, and I'm betting that's because there's always somebody in the driver's seat, right? But there's not always somebody in the passenger seat. So I always got it weighing down on that side, compressing that spring over the last, what, 22 years, right? This car's 22 years old. It's got the original shocks, the original springs on it. Today we're gonna go ahead and change those out. We've got some new springs right here. Yeah, change them out with these bad boys. And we got some new shock. We've got this cool tool here that AutoZone loaned us. And so basically you pay a deposit and then when you bring it back, they give you your money back. But this is a spring compressor. And then we've got the basic tool kit here. Seth, would you please get started on taking off the lug nuts on both sides of the rear, okay? Go ahead and get started taking the lug. These are called lug nuts. Remember how to do it?
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. You got to take that center part out first.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, use the tool to do it. There you go. Yeah, pop it out of there. Good job. Perfecto. Now, which way do they go to loosen?
This way? Or the other way?
Clockwise. Clockwise tightens it.
Okay.
Counterclockwise loosens it. There you go. There you go. Alright, so you want to move this stuff out of the way. Alright. Hey, Tux. Hey, Tuxaroonie. How's it going, buddy? Whoa, hey. Tux has got to be on his little cable here because we don't want him getting under here and knocking the jack down or something, right? Messing around with us and messing things up. So, Tux, mascot boy, you just stay on your little chain there. And Seth here is going to get going on these guys. Thank you, buddy. I got to get some lubricant on the bolts we got to take off here. Let those things soak while we get the rear tires off and get it jacked up. And then we'll be ready to start taking things apart. Alrighty, Seth. Let's go ahead and try to get all the lug nuts off and then see if we can get the tire off, okay?
This one's still...
Oh, you know what you can do? You can just push the tire in a little bit and then undo it. Alright, hold on. Let's put these away so we don't slip and fall on them or something. Alright, now let's go ahead and wrestle that tire off of there. Be careful not to shake the car too much. Yeah, good. Now let's drag it out and roll it over here somewhere. A little bit out of the way, like right over here somewhere. Perfect. Yeah, lean it up against there. No, lean it up against there. Be fine. How we don't pick it up again. Excellent, buddy. Good job. All right, now we can see what we need to do, guys. Oh boy. So look right in here, right there. You can see that those have been touching quite often. You see how clean that is, Seth? Right there on top of that rubber pad or that metal pad. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna replace this spring and this shock, but you got to get to it it's like back up in here somewhere. We got to try to get to the nut that's on the end of the bolt that's on the end of the shock here. That's gonna be the hard part, is up in there. So how are we gonna do that? I sprayed some WD-40 up on the end of that stud. I think I couldn't really see what I was doing because you just have to kind of reach up in there. And so we've got to try to find, we got to try to get it out of there. It's going to be kind of difficult. And then we'll keep this jacked up, or we'll jack it up maybe a little bit higher, and we'll put the spring compressors on here hopefully after we get the shock out. And then we'll probably have to undo this and then lower this whole thing down, pull that spring out, and then put the new spring in. First things first though, guys, we want to make sure that we are gonna be safe. We're gonna put another jack back here. We've got the jack stands here. We're gonna raise this up and make sure that it's sitting on the jack stands, and then we'll put another jack under there just to be 100% sure that we're not gonna have a major malfunction. Because the last thing we want is to have this bad boy fall on us, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and open up the shock. See what we got. Okay, so we got bushings and a couple nuts, it looks like, in here. Let's see. All right, some kind of lock nut. The nut for the top, right? These go on here. This is gonna go, we got one of these guys. We have two. Let's see. Interesting. Oh yeah, okay. So we got probably this guy. It's gonna go up here. And that's gonna go through the hole. Then this guy's gonna go on here like that. Then this guy on there like that. Then this nut. And then this lock nut on top of that. Okay, cool. Then these guys are gonna go in here. And in here. And then this guy's gonna go right here. That'd be cool. All right, we got it. First step, let's see if we can get that shock loose. But it's gonna be kind of a pain. It's way up in here. I'll show you. Let me see. I'll show you where it is. All right, so you got the shock right here, and we got to get up in there. I don't know if you guys can see in there or not, but that's where we got to get the wrench. It's up in there. Okay?
Yep.
All right, here we go, Seth. Hopefully this is the right size nut. Socket. Let's see here first. Oh, it is, but man, we need a deep. Ah! It's not gonna work. We need a 14 deep. We don't have any deeps, dude. All right, so we're getting it with a 15 millimeter. I think it fits, but I mean, that's getting it. But we can't put it on all the way. Just barely put it on there, and then there's enough room to actually get in there and turn it. But man, whew, it's killing my hands. All right, let's get back in here to work and get this shock out of here. But once you get that nut loose, then you can start spinning the shock instead of trying to use that wrench way up there, and then you should be able to get it out or off. All right, Seth, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's try to get that guy off of there. These all your muscles. You got some muscles?
Maybe. Yeah.
Oh, 16's too small, huh? You should
17.
Oh, it is good.
Wait, so how do this?
Yep, counterclockwise. Oh, good job, dude. You got it. Keep her going until you get her out of there. Oh, keep going. Keep going. You're getting it. Whew, man. Oh, you got it. Okay. Now you want to try to pull that shock off of that stud there. Okay?
Here?
Yep. See if you can pull it off of there. No?
No way.
No way, you say.
Yeah. No way.
Let's go ahead and take this wrench. Try to put it in there behind it and pry it off, okay?
Okay.
See if you can get it in there. Yeah. There you go. Now pull on it. There you go. Keep going. Get it? Okay, now try to wiggle it off with both hands, maybe. Oh, good job.
Thanks.
Whew, we got the shock out, buddy.
Yeah. This part too?
Yep, that too.
Okay.
Sweet. Dude, give me 5. Yeah. All right, now we get to do the spring. All right, so we got the spring out. We ended up having to disconnect right here. Disconnect this guy. And then we could lower this all the way down and use these spring compressors just a little bit to keep the spring compressed, and then we could get it down. And so now we got to take the spring compressor off and get the new springs, shrink them down a little bit, and then we'll be able to put the new ones back in. So this guy right here is about 15 inches tall with the spring compressors on it. So we'll take them off. We'll compare the two springs just for fun. But then we'll have to shrink this guy down to about 15 inches to make sure we can get it back in there. Just take them off. All right, so we got the new ones, and the old ones, and they look about the same, like exact, right? Hopefully though, these ones are not gonna be as saggy as these ones. That's the hope. All right, let's go ahead and put the spring compressors on here and shrink it down to about 15 inches or so. Alrighty, we got her compressed down. Let's see if we can, I forget how we took it out, but let's see here what we can do. Man, that thing is awkward. Oh, come on, buddy. It's not gonna, we're gonna have to, I think we're gonna have to shrink her down a little bit more. Oh, I shrunk her down a little bit. Shrink her down. What? Oh, check it out. We got it. Huh. Thing doesn't want to. Oh, man. Huh. Oh. Let's go this way. There we go. Oh, that's beautiful. Sether, let's start jacking her back up. All right, so we got the top nut off of the shock here. It is a 14 millimeter actually, but I don't have the right tools. These are the only tools I've got, and the 14 millimeter 3/8 inch drive, it's too short. It won't work at all. But the 15 millimeter half-inch drive is just long enough, and it gets a good enough bite. Those things really aren't on there all that tight, so basically I'll just bust it loose. And then Seth was just turning this to undo it right here, and so we got that off. And now we need to get the bottom nut off here in the shock. You got it?
Counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise, buddy.
That's really stuck on there.
That one's stuck, huh? Okay, try stepping on it. Let me get my head out of there. Don't bounce, just step. There you go, good job. Alright, now we need to get this guy off of here. So maybe take a big wrench and we'll stick it back behind here, kind of pry it off.
Wait, is that the right way? Or should I do it from over here?
Yeah, no, try it both ways. Get it to move it all?
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Okay, can you wiggle it? Take both hands and wiggle it. Don't wiggle the whole car though, just wiggle the shock. It's coming slowly, I can see it. Real slow.
There we go.
Ooh, yeah, that's good. Almost. Keep going. Keep it going. You're getting it.
I don't think it's coming off right.
Let me see.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, there you go. Take that guy out of there. Whew, sweet, dude. Good job.
Ooh, wow, that's
Yeah. Now else we gotta do is get that spring out of there. Yeah, we're gonna need that. Let's keep all the parts. So we got the spring compressors on here, just loosely because they hit way up here. They're too long, and so we just got them on loosely right now. And we're gonna go ahead and lower the axle. First, we got to take this guy off right here, and then that will let the whole thing come down a little bit further. And so we'll lower the axle, and hopefully these things will grab on and be able to get that done. So let's take this guy off now. So you want to hold that guy up there, and that one. There you go. Slow process, man. All right, so we got this guy disconnected here, right here. And now we're gonna go ahead and lower the axle. And I'll take it down. Oh, look at that, man. That spring is coming right out. All right, so we got this guy down. Good. See if we can't just lift this guy up and out. Oh, it's just a little bit. Wants to, almost, man. Almost. Okay, so our jack is bottomed out. So we need to try to, let's see here. Take the jack out. Oh, look at that. Let's back away from it. What's it gonna do? That thing's going way down. Yikes. Huh. This side went way further down than the other side. I bet we won't even have to use the spring compressor to get the new one in. Okay, we'll try it. We'll see. Let's see what happens. Oh. All right. Whew, we got it. Okay. Now we just need to take this guy apart. Actually, let's just try to put the new one in and see, man, because that is way down there. All right, hold on a second. Let me grab it. Okay. First, get the sand out of there. Okay. Clean this guy off. Whew. Okay, let's see if it'll fit, huh? Wouldn't that be awesome if it did?
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be so much easier. But,
Oh,
look at that, man. Lickety split on this side. That's so cool. Now the only problem is the jack's too small to put in there. Or the jack's too tall. But we can lift it up with our hands, I think. Oh, no, we can't. Notice something. We ended up having to move the jack from the back because check out what was happening to the front. Tell them what happened there. Tell them what.
look, guys, it's so crooked. Look at that. It's almost falling over. And that one, there it goes. This one should be going soon too.
Yeah. All right, guys. Whew, we got it a lot safer now. That was not the safest way to do it before. We got a jack here. We got a jack stand right there as well in case it does fall. All right, here we go. Putting the new shock on. Now we're gonna put the nut on. Oh yeah, got it. Started. Okay. Now we need the wrench, and then we can twist the shock and get it all tightened up. Now we can just turn the shock until we get it tight. All right. So now we just cut this wire. Whoa. Then, as it comes down, we put it right on there. And then we put this other bushing in there, and we screw it in a little bit. Woohoo! Got it. All right, here we go. Test drive. See how it feels. You ready, Seth?
Uh-huh.
All right. Feels pretty normal. Feels, I don't know. What do you think? You think it feels any different?
I don't know.
Me neither. Let's see. Ooh. Huh. Still drives straight. That's good. I don't know how we change that, but seems to be doing good. When we get back from the test drive, we'll measure it and see how much we gained. All right, test drive is done. It rode a lot. Seemed a lot firmer, huh? Yeah. Didn't seem as rough in the back when we'd hit big bumps. And so right here, we've got 36 inches now. Cool. Let's check the back. What do we add in the back? Oh, we're at 15, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yep, 15 inches in the back. It's good. Let's check this side. Ooh, nice. Ooh, 37. We gained some, maybe, yeah, around 37 inches or so. That's how we change the springs and the shocks on a 97 Toyota 4Runner. There might be other ways, but that's the way we did it. You want to check out some of our other videos, go ahead and click right there. We'll see you over there in just a second. Hope you guys have a really great day.
Keep smiling.
Click right there. We'll see you over there.